there, fellow freelancers, it's your pricing queen Jazz here, and welcome to Creative Business Kitchen, where ambitious freelancers go to build a business that feeds their passion and fills their back pocket. Today we are talking all things about how being expensive is actually an option as a freelancer. So if this is whetting your appetite, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and prepare for a feast of all things to help you find your own flavor of freelance success. Let's dig in. If you ask almost any freelance creative what they struggle with the most, I can almost guarantee that pricing would be at least in the top 5. It's entirely understandable. Your price determines whether or not you land clients, right? If you're too expensive, nobody will hire you and you'll be forced to return to that soul-sucking office job. Surely earning something and being able to work for yourself is better than that, right? Look, I'm not here to tell you how to live your life, but I do have a fair bit of experience, skill, and knowledge when it comes to pricing as a freelance creative. In fact, in the last year, I've made approximately 5 times as much as I was paid as a salary-based graphic designer. So I must be doing something right. Now, what a lot of creatives don't realize is there's actually a lot of psychology, skill, and knowledge to be learned when it comes to knowing how much to charge. The ones who have secured financial freedom haven't done it by plucking numbers out of the air or charging only by the hour. Okay, imagine you're in a supermarket and you're buying ingredients for a fancy dinner party you're throwing. You get to the pasta aisle and you're faced with a whole range of brands, types, prices. If you were just cooking for you and the dog, you'd probably reach for the $1 pack of penne and be confident that it will do the job. However, this sort of special occasion calls for the top shelf linguine. Have you ever stopped to wonder why you buy the more expensive stuff when you're cooking for company? Unless your friends are a bit quirky, they're probably not going to quiz you on your pasta brand without a reason. Yet it's obvious that this is the type of occasion that calls for the more expensive pasta experience. Now, when you serve up this dish and your guests tuck in, you'll likely hear things like, "Oh, this pasta is sensational." Your suspicions will be confirmed. Paying that little bit extra was worth it, right? So the obvious point here is that you assume the more expensive pasta is the higher quality pasta. And in most cases, your assumptions would be right. The company can charge the higher price because the ingredients are premium, the manufacturing methods are more refined, and there are more options for you to choose from. In fact, I can actually share with you that I myself have a particular pasta place that I go to here in Melbourne. I head there because I know that everything there is quality, it's fresh, and it just tastes better than the $1 packet in the aisle. And if you were to come over for dinner and I was cooking you lasagna, you better believe that I went and got the lasagna sheets from this particular place. To me, it's like I'm letting you know that I care about you. I care for you. Therefore, I'm investing in making sure that whatever I'm putting on your plate shows you that. Back to the dinner party. So now after your dinner party is over and it's just you and the dog, you might go back to paying that $1 packet for the packet of spaghetti. And whilst that may seem like it's a gut punch to the premium band, it's actually not. Why? There are always more people having more dinner parties. Being expensive is an option, and in many cases, a dang good one. Not only does it pay you good money, it usually attracts a certain type of client. These are the clients who value what you do. They don't complain about your rates. They don't wish you were cheaper. They understand that if you were, you likely wouldn't be able to deliver what they need. They're a dream to work with. They never question your expertise, and they pay invoices on time. We often associate higher prices with higher quality because, in general, it's the truth. I have never heard someone say their dream car is a Toyota Corolla because if the sky were the limit, they'd pick something better. Now, for every person who only wants or can afford the $1 spaghetti, there is another who would only have eyes for the top shelf. These are the people for whom the sky really is the limit, and they're not interested in paying anything less. Who knows? If you get your rates right and remember that being expensive is an option, you could end up being one of them one day and then be reinvesting back into purchasing the more expensive option for yourself. So next time that you're tempted to drop your price because you're worried about scaring off potential clients, I want you to remember one thing. There are always more people throwing dinner parties. Order up! Well, that's a wrap on today's video, my fellow culinary creative. I hope I've given you some food for thought for when it comes to being an expensive option and finding your own flavor of freelance success. But let's not stop there. Let's head over to thecreativebusinesskitchen.com to feast on even more resources and tools to help you grow a profitable freelance business. From creative calculators to gourmet guides, from finding hungry clients to charging with confidence as a creative, I serve up everything you need to cook up a storm of profit and passion in your creative business. See you in the kitchen. Now go get a snack. You've earned it.